Yo, yo, yo. What up, Jay? What up, Compass? At work, just popping in. Have a good stream. Oh, well, you're not here, but thank you. If you ever watch the VOD. Jay, how's it going, man? How's it going, bro? Yo, Ultra. Yo. Yo, Ultra. Ultra. The OG. A core chatter. Jay, I'm good, man. It's snowing in Georgia, so I didn't have work today. So it was a cool day. It was cool. It's snowing out here. I don't know. I think that was it. I don't think it's still snowing, but yeah, we got off work. We didn't have to go to work. Paso, how's it going? How's it going? How you doing? How you doing? DeFritos, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? But yeah, it's been cool today. Avedon, what up? What up? What up? How you doing, man? How you doing, bro? Heavy Wings, how's it going? Hello. Hydro. Wait, what was the pun? What was the pun, Hydro? I probably missed it. But I just be off the top with it. I get the pun. The puns just come out of me naturally. I don't even know when I'm doing it sometimes. I just got bars just naturally, autopilot. Burgundy, how's it going? Jay, yeah. Georgia, we don't handle snow very well. We don't handle snow very well. To be real with you, it wasn't much snow, but my boss told me, hey, if it looks dangerous, you don't have to come in. Just text and let me know that you won't be coming in, because I drive further than most people to the job. So in my head, I'm like, bro, I'm not coming. It can be like a single flake. I'm not coming in. I didn't say this to him, but in my head, I'm like, it can be a single flake. I'm not driving. One, because it's always great to not have to go to work. But two, because I drive far, I don't know if it's going to be more snow later on. So it's still best for me to not come in, because it could get heavy while I'm at work. So, yeah. Oh, by the way, y'all, hold up. I always say this because I don't care if you watch me on Twitch or YouTube, but Twitch is crazy with the ads. So if you need, I'm gonna type it in and then pin it. Armagon, how you doing? Armagon, yo, Armagon, bro. If you wanna hop on the Discord when we get to the Xenoblade X chat, let me know, because there's some stuff I'm interested in talking to you about when it comes to the recent trailer we got. So I pinned, my website has a player with the YouTube stream and the Twitch chat embedded on one page. So if Twitch hits you with ads like crazy, and I'm saying something important, and you just wanna quickly pivot to that part of the stream, I got you. Just hop on that YouTube side, because I don't turn ads on for the YouTube stream. Jalen, what's up, man? We were just talking earlier today, man. I followed you, and like I said, I'm off work today, so I saw you streaming, and I was like, oh, let me hop in here. What's this dude doing? Uh, Ashes, what up? But he's not a rapper, but he is though. Um, oh, I said it was cool snow day, so that was the pun. I got you, Hydro. Yeah, off the top, I knew that. I was just seeing if you caught it. Heavy Wings built a new PC, went from 16 gigabytes to 64 gigabytes of RAM. What you need 60 of RAM? 64 is crazy. This dude trying to edit you trying to edit a movie. What you trying to edit? Dude trying to edit the Titanic 2. Star Park didn't know you streamed on Twitch until the other day. Yeah, I started streaming on Twitch after I got partnered on YouTube. Um, you know, dual streaming so that everybody can have options. Avedon, you went from 32 gig. What are y'all using all this RAM for? 128 gigabytes of RAM? This dude, are y'all opening like 50 tabs in Google Chrome? Oh my God, said bro works at NASA. 128 is crazy. Y'all, you got Chrome open and two instances of uh DaVinci Resolve. What is going on? Building a bro has the Matrix running on his Ashes them. Bro has the Matrix running on his PC. That's crazy, dude. Shooting Dio, my boy. What's up, man? Happy New Year. Yeah, I hope y'all's New Year's going well so far. It looks like we're going through the rapture right now in America. We got the fires on the West Coast, and we got Snowmageddon on the East Coast in the South. Wolf, what up, man? How you doing, fam? How you doing? Oh, machine. You're using machine while video editing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Music stuff can take up a lot of RAM if you go like real crazy with it. Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true. Um, it's Punk Hazard in real life indeed. Crazy weather. We're not even 2 weeks in this month. Yeah, it is gonna be one of them years. It's gonna be a crazy year. Trump is getting into office next week. We're gonna get to the main topic in a bit. Minhad Mahmood. It's basically Punk Hazard from One Piece. Oh, that Punk Hazard. Okay, I thought that was some kind of genre. So that's a moment in One Piece. I don't watch One Piece, but and Armagon, I'm gonna let you know when we get to that part. I saw your chat. Author, I don't know if I already said hey, but what's up? What's up? Trying to say make sure I get to everybody. Um and Ultra, I'm glad you could come through, man. Like you're one of the I appreciate your thoughts on things. I like talking to you, man. Like hope you're having a good vacation. We in the Chimera Ant arc soon. Y'all got to stop making these One Piece references. I don't watch One Piece. Oh, it's an island. Okay, got you. You playing Grace's F again? Probably not. Realistically, when first of all, I don't want to go through that childhood arc again for Grace's F. I'm a bit more grown now, so I have less wiggle room for stuff like that in video games. But also, I know by the time Grace's F comes out, I'm going to probably be playing Virtual Fighter 5 When does Grace's F come out? Next week? Either way, I know this month I'm going to be playing a lot of Virtual Fighter 5, so I'm making sure my bandwidth is freed up for that. I know. Okay, yeah, you're right. I forgot about that, Minhot. The remaster lets you do that thing where you can put in the shop, use your points to be able to skip that part. But still, even in general, Grace's F starts off a little slow, even with the combat. So I'm good. I'm good. No, Revo is out week after next. Um, yeah. And what I'm saying is like I know I'm leaving space because if Grace's F, I don't know if Grace's F comes out next week or the week after or whatever, but I know Virtual Fighter 5 is going to interrupt me at some point, so I'm just not going to bother to, because I'm one of those guys. I only like to be playing lately. I really only be playing one game at a time. I'm not one of those people that can juggle multiple games a lot of the time. I can sometimes depending on the genre, but for the most part, I'm like I gotta focus and then get the game out the way. Um like right now I'm about to beat my replay for Metroid Prime 2. I'm at the third temple. I know there's one more after that. Um how would VF be like to play casually? VF playing it casually, I'd say you can go through arcade mode once and to be totally honest, there isn't a lot. There's like customization. You can customize your character a bit. And the online, honestly, I'm gonna be real with you, and people might not agree with me on this, but I feel like even if you're losing in Virtual Fighter 5, it's still pretty fun because the combos aren't long. There's still going to be moments where you have control over your character and you're able to press buttons and do things, even against like high level players. So I think for the most part, if you enjoy how Virtual Fighter 5 plays on a fundamental level, like how it feels, you can just jump in, press buttons, customize your character, do stuff like that, and you should be good. Eclipse, what's up, man? How you doing? Wolf, do they have the same arcade player replica bots like they did in 4? I think that's what they were. I don't think so. Are you talking about the Ghost bot? Yeah, I don't think. I don't. No, no, no. They don't have that in Virtual Fighter 5. That's only in Virtual Fighter 4 Evo. I know what you're talking about, where they based the CPU gameplay off of high level professional pro Virtual Fighter players. Yeah. Um, Zareth, what up, man? What up? What up? Uh, Armagon, I used to be able to juggle games. Yeah, I just can't. I mean, technically, I could still do it, but it's one of those things where I feel like it's more optimal for me to focus and then get a game out the way. I feel like I finish more games that way when I hone in, finish, and then move on. Especially for certain types of games, because I know for Metroid Prime 2, if you don't if you stay away from Metroid Prime games for too long, you can kind of forget what you were doing, and then when you come back, you don't know where to go. You're kind of fumbling around, and that can take up more time. Like that can take up an hour of your time before you get back on track. So I'd rather just stay focused and finish the game. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes if you get step away from a game too long, you won't remember. You got to get reacclimated and all that type of stuff. So, yeah. So, okay. First, we're going to talk about um I was talking earlier in the week. Ace Thunder, what's up? I'm glad you brought this up cuz we're getting back on track now. So, earlier in the week, I said local multiplayer games. We didn't I said what did I say exactly? I said the industry didn't abandon local multiplayer games. We did. got a lot of different types of responses. Got a lot of different responses to it. But I wanted to ask y'all, first of all, um, do you feel like we have enough local multiplayer in this current climate? How do you feel about the state of multiplayer right now? Do we have enough? Did the industry abandon local multiplayer? How do y'all feel about that? I want to start there before I get into my specific thoughts. But yeah, Zareth, last time I played any local multiplayer was with my bros at his house during the Bleach finale. Played some Mario Party. Okay, okay, okay. Word, word. Um, yeah. So how do y'all feel about the state of local multiplayer? Ace Thunder, on the stream topic, I was just playing a game with a local multiplayer option in Enter the Gungeon. Actually caught myself wishing it was online before I realized that I'm part of the problem. That's what I'm gonna get into that. But I was being very charitable to the people that were responding to that tweet. Let me see if I can even pull it up. I was being very charitable to the people that were responding to that tweet, but after thinking about it a bit longer, I think I was being too charitable. I think I was being too charitable because I think I was right. More right than, because honestly, I kind of tweeted that. I kind of made that post on a whim. It wasn't supposed to be like taken seriously. I was just kind of trying to be poetic and flowery, but okay, let me see some of the responses. Okay. Um, Here's a tweet. The industry didn't abandon local multiplayer. We did. And let me see more of y'all's responses. Wolf, I miss local multiplayer, but there's a result of me growing up and friends not being being gamers anymore. I got you. Armagon, dead ass. I think the only ones I can recall are like River City Girls. Mind you, this is games that only have local multiplayer, no online. Cause like Mario has local but also online. Got you, got you, got you. Um, Hydro, I feel like it's dead to be honest, because gamers are interacting with each other in real life is niche. Jalen, not entirely. Some games with online feature it now, but it's a gimmicky and not widely used as much. Like BG3 has local multiplayer. I do wonder, why did Baldur's Gate 3 add local multiplayer? What's the lineage there? What's the history with that? Because it felt very random for that style of game to have local multiplayer. So I'm wondering what happened, what made them make that decision. Um, J Boulevard, I don't think there is enough, and I think part of the problem is that we just don't have the option for a lot of games. Local multiplayer has probably become a pretty niche way to play, but having the option when needed is always something I want. Okay, got you, Jay, got you. Oh, okay, I got you, because Baldur's Gate 3 is a Dungeons and Dragons type thing, so they were trying to recreate that vibe. Okay, 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 that makes sense. That makes sense. Um, so here's what I want to say. Here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna start with this. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. One, I don't think local multiplayer is dead. And on top of that, I think the games that in the past would have had local multiplayer. Oh wait, hold on, let me rephrase. Yeah. The games in the past that would have had local multiplayer that we actually would have been playing still have local multiplayer. Let me say that one more time because it was a little wordy, but The games in the past that would have had local multiplayer, those types of games now still have local multiplayer if we would have been if they're the types of games where we would have been playing them locally. So for example, let me give an example. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas had local multiplayer. I don't know if y'all remember this, but Grand Theft Auto San Andreas had like a local multiplayer. No one played that shit. No one was playing the local multiplayer for San Andreas. No one gave a shit about the local. Now, what were the local multiplayer games that we were playing in the past? Mario Kart, um, Mario Kart, Mario Party, Crash Team Racing, fighting games. Thank you. GoldenEye. Okay, GoldenEye is a good one. Fighting games had it. What's something that was other shit that racing games in general. Those are the types of things we were playing. Sports games, like thank you Jay, like NBA 2K and shit like that. So those were the types of things that we would have actually been playing locally. Those are the beat 'em ups. Yes. Okay. Those are the games we actually would have been playing. What games of those style now don't have local multiplayer? The only ones that we can point to right now are shooters, probably. Shooters are probably the only one. I think Halo doesn't have split screen. I don't think it does. Halo Infinite didn't have split screen, I'm pretty sure. Does Fortnite have split screen? Fortnite doesn't have split screen, I'm pretty sure. Apex doesn't have it. Yeah, so, okay. So, except outside of shooters, and we're going to get into that, but outside of shooters, every main local multiplayer genre has it. Almost everyone. I can't like. Oh wait, COD I think still does. Even Fortnite has split screen. Hold on. Tales of was a local co-op game too, but Arise changed that, I think. Hold on. Okay. So yeah, every one of that genre that we actually would have been playing has it. The things that's missing now isn't the main shit that we played. It's the stuff that was tacked on. It's the tacked on multiplayer that we don't have anymore. So the stuff like you would get in Star Fox. Well, actually, not even that. Star Fox, even though it's not the same thing, Star Fox Zero had local multiplayer, or had some kind of co-op thing, right? But stuff like what we would have got in Zone of the Enders. Zone of the Enders had like a little versus mode, for example. But yeah, Visions of Mana isn't co-op. Okay, but that's the thing. Now, here's the thing I'm going to get into. Do y'all remember that era where everything had local multiplayer? Do y'all remember that era where they would just tack it on? You remember Metroid Prime 2, which I'm playing right now, had a multiplayer mode that everybody pretty much was like, why did y'all add this? And they would even come up, have these assumptions or conjectures about the local tacked on multiplayer taking away resources from the single player. Do we remember this era? This is why I started to kind of, I don't know. I started to kind of be like, actually, I'm kind of being too nice about this. I'm being too chill because actually we were complaining. People were complaining about games forcing in multiplayer. That was a thing. That was, wait, Astral Chain. Astral Chain had, let me see, hold on. Oh, Astral Chain has local multiplayer. I didn't know that. Tacked on. Really wish I had the local multiplayer for the Ratchet and Clank games. Looking back, the local multiplayer for Ratchet and Clank was fire. That was one of the tacked on multiplayer games that I played. Blandrew, what up, man? Tacked on multiplayer was big on 360 PS3 because one and done games were looked at as lesser value. Same with linear games. Boss Chop, what up? So okay, it's controlling your legions. That's the local. That's the co-op for Astral Chain. That makes sense. Shadow the Head. Yeah. So this is what I'm saying is that I think the industry heard us in terms of the local multiplayer that we actually cared about, and they threw away the local multiplayer that no one gave a shit about. Do y'all feel me? Like, let's be realistic. Let's be totally realistic. Let's not, because I and this is gonna get a little uh sociological, but let's be realistic. We're these local multiplayer, these tacked on local multiplayer modes, right? How many of y'all, be honest, how many of y'all are actually going, how many of y'all have friends that you can play these niche local multiplayer games with? How many of y'all have friends that you can invite to play Sonic Adventure 2? Y'all remember Sonic Adventure 2 had that local multiplayer with all the different modes? How many of y'all have friends like that you can invite over that will actually play that shit with you? Be for real. Don't be honest. Y'all do not have any friends that you can invite over to play the Sonic Adventure 2 local multiplayer mode with. See, if we were kids, that would work. I mean, I don't know. Is that what kids do now? You said how many of us have friends in general? I wasn't gonna say that. I'm not gonna go with that hard on y'all. I think I'm trying to build a community that has the types of people that have real life friends. I hope. Um, but yeah, nah, y'all don't got nah. Let's be serious. Like even for popular games, right? That um that still have local multiplayer. Some of us don't even have friends where we can play those games with. Like some of us don't even have friends where we can play Mario Kart with. Mario Kart, I'm not saying, I'm saying some of us do have friends that we can play Mario Kart with, but some of us don't. So if even some of us don't have friends we can play Mario Kart with, imagine some trying to get somebody to play the Zone of the Enders multiplayer with you. Like, be serious. Be for real. Be honest. You know what I'm saying? So that's the element too that kind of made me be like, okay, some of y'all are calling. I'm calling cap on some of y'all. Some of y'all are like, oh, we didn't abandon local multiplayer. I would be playing it if the industry still included it. In what game? What game do you need local multiplayer in that the industry isn't including it in? Yeah, Mario Kart and Smash is, I'm saying, we have, Vacuum said we have you. Oh no, I hope, we're talking about local multiplayer. Please, that's scary. How do you have me? I don't know you. Where are you? Oh no, I'm in danger. That's crazy. No. Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Nintendo Land had local multiplayer. I could get local for Smash, maybe. I did that with my students, actually. GK, and I need you to walk with me on this one because it's going to sound wild. Wait, what is it? What is it, Burke? You remember that Jujutsu Kaisen game? Yeah, I remember it. Well, yeah, I heard about it. What of it? What of it? Pikmin 3 Deluxe has a local multiplayer for it. That's big for a Nintendo game. Yeah, I mean, Nintendo, that's a different conversation, and we're going to get into that. But the Nintendo ecosystem for local multiplayer is very different. That game was a. Oh, wow. So the Jujutsu Kaisen fighting game didn't have local multiplayer. Okay, that's crazy. That is actually crazy. And I saw somebody mention Sparking Zero. Who was that? Blandrew. Yeah, Sparking Zero not having it too was also kind of crazy, admittedly. Hydro, I just think most people are introverted as well, and it's also a matter of having people play games that's not household names, if they even open to playing games. Yeah, yeah. Dandy Spike, what up? Smash and Mario Kart are the only local multiplayer games a casual is willing to play in the current year. Yes, for sure. But I'd go a step further and say that is where we were headed from the beginning. Because the local multiplayer games that were available in the 90s and 2000s, those weren't the main things that people were playing. We were mostly playing Mario Kart, Mario Party. Crash Team Racing was, big with my crew. Shit like Twisted Metal or what's another one? Pokemon, but that's not split screen. And Pokemon is still got local multiplayer. Fighting games like Street Fighter, Tekken, racing games in general, sports games like Madden. Madden was a big deal. Uh yeah. Is Madden still a thing? Does Madden still come out or no? Halo. Okay, now let's get into that. Let's get into that. Um so with shooters, right? Tony Hawk. Yeah, that's a good one, Tengu. Tony Hawk. So with shooters, currently, let's say shooters had local multiplayer. Let's be honest. Let's just please just be honest. Don't do the hypotheticals. Don't do the like, well, in this super niche exception. Jazzy, what up, by the way, man? uh, and Tino TCG. Everybody's coming through. For shooters, let's say they had like split screen. Would y'all be inviting people over to play split screen shooters with you? Be honest. Be for real. Eclipse. Nah. Okay. Okay. No. I say y'all. Okay. I'm. Give your own answer. Give your own. Give your own answer. Give your own answer. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna be mad at however y'all answer. I'm open minded. I'm open minded. Okay. There you go, Jalen. And I think some of these games still have LAN. So that's what I'm saying is that the games that need it have it. The games that need it have it, and the games that don't, there's a reason why. I don't deny that some of it is probably like budget reasons, but a lot of this is like people, y'all aren't being honest. Not y'all, but I'm saying like the colloquial, symbolic y'all are acting like y'all were just gonna be having parties every Friday, inviting people over to play. Hey, no, that's not what most of y'all were gonna be doing. Y'all can't even invite your friends over for just to chill and hang out and talk and catch up. Y'all telling me that y'all were gonna be inviting friends over for split screen Halo. Here's the thing. Here's the thing too. Let me add this. Even for the games that are currently available for local multiplayer, let's get into my genre. Let's talk about fighting games. Fighting games still have a strong local multiplayer scene, or a local multiplayer culture. Let me say that. But even with fighting games, right? There's currently an issue of getting people to come out to locals to play local tournaments. That's still an issue. Local tournaments for fighting games maybe you'll be lucky if you get 7, 8 people to come out. And I've been to a good amount of locals. That is still a thing where people have their conversations about how people don't come out to play locals. For fighting games still support local multiplayer heavy. You know, I know people who play fighting games that they never go to a local that's like maybe 25, 30 minutes max away from them. But they talking about taking plane tickets to Evo when they have a local tournament like right next to them that they've never gone to. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying is that we gotta stop removing the element of the people from how local multiplayer culture has died. We gotta stop leaving people out of the equation and stop completely blaming the industry. Like, be realistic about your habits with the current local multiplayer games that we have. Now, I will say, and Lucario brought this up earlier, is that the Nintendo ecosystem for local multiplayer is kind of a different conversation because Nintendo consoles sell to families. And the types of games they make appeal to more diverse demographics. Let me say that. So I just beat Super Mario Wonder with my girlfriend last week. And we went through the entire game together. And after we finished that game, because me and her, we picked up Super Mario Wonder I was already playing it, but we were just bored one day, and I was like, "You want to try to play Super Mario Wonder with me?" I guess, and she was like, "Sure, okay." And then she was having fun. She was like, "Oh, this is kind of cool," and uh, it's not super difficult. You know, it's kind of you can, and it's co-op. You can help me out. It has like a fun aesthetic. It's not very intimidating. Very intuitive controls. So the types of games that Nintendo makes allows you to play with people outside of your boys. Because stuff like fighting games is kind of culturally, I'm not saying inherently, I'm just saying how we've been socialized to get into particular genres. Fighting games is something that you're generally going to be playing with the boys, the homies. NBA 2K is going to be something you're generally going to be playing with the boys, the homies. Halo 2 is going to be something you're playing with the boys, right? Mario Party, you might be playing that with your kids. You can play that with your girlfriend. Mario Kart, you can even play with your kids or your girlfriend or whatever. Um or Mario Kart is even something you can play like if you have a sibling, but that's kind of a different thing too, like the sibling co-op games, right? The sibling local multiplayer games is kind of a different conversation too. But yes, author or somebody mentioned I think it was DeFritos mentioned Jackbox Party Pack, which I've played before with people. And Jackbox Party Pack, and we don't talk about this enough, is one of those games where you can play those games with people who don't play video games at all. Like with random, let's say you're having a party. Because, you know, sometimes we'll see those commercials about people. You remember the Switch commercial where they were upstairs and playing Switch on the roof? Jackbox Party Pack is one of those games you can do that with, where it can be like a cool people party. It can be chill, and you can pull out Jackbox. It's kind of like what's that game? Words with what's that game? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Not words with what's that card game? Cards Against Humanity. It's Jackbox Party. No, Car. I was talking about Cards Against Humanity. What up, Black Disc? Uh, yeah. So Jackbox is in that same vibe of you can play it with regular people. It's in that same genre. It's like Uno, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, okay, yeah, you don't got to be a gamer or nothing, but you can play Jackbox because it's just a generally fun thing. So stuff like that you usually see in the Nintendo ecosystem. Um and those local multiplayer games are still alive, and I'd say those are the ones that those the ones we need to be alive. The local multiplayer games that we need to exist still exist and are still thriving for the most part. And I played Jackbox. It was a fun game. It was very like even adult at times. I was like, oh, okay, like this is kind of spicy. Ooh. I dare you to lick chocolate off of Stacy's chest. So, you know, stuff like this. Not that I don't think that's in Jackbox, but I'm saying it's that vibe. It's just that kind of thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, that so anyway, those are the types of games. Not. I'm sorry. I'm just saying it's a fun party game that all I mean is that it's a fun party game that isn't like a gamer thing. It's like you're answering weird questions sometimes or Y'all get what I'm saying. I think y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I mean, though. Y'all know what I mean. Um, but basically, my overall thoughts on the local multiplayer conversation is that it's not dead. And the ones that are dead, people wouldn't be playing that right now anyway. People wouldn't be playing those games right now anyway. Locally, at least, people wouldn't be doing it. Bro playing Freak Box. Hey, y'all get, hey, man. Hey. So you're telling me local co-op is dead because of political correctness? What if GK was free K? All right, man. All right, all right, all right, man. All right, all right. Look, look. Hey, shut up. Yeah, free K is crazy. Free K is crazy. Dandy Spike. One thing to also consider is that both Microsoft and Sony heavily market and advertise on, yeah, and their machines reflect that. Yeah, 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 yeah. But I'm gonna be real with y'all. I like online multiplayer. Uh, I like online multiplayer. Let's not act like we don't like that convenience. Like even if the homie live 20 minutes away from me, I'm gonna choose the online option. Like, bro, you don't gotta drive. Like right now, it's snowing in Georgia right now. I ain't gonna invite my homie over. Hey, let's play Halo 2 with some marshmallows and hot chocolate. I don't know why I'm using that voice. Well, okay, I don't know why I'm using. I don't know why I'm using that voice for some of these things. But what I mean is that I wouldn't be inviting somebody because you freak a. Hey, yeah. Look, man. Freak A Friday is wild. Y'all, hey man, y'all relax. Y'all relax on me. I'm just adding in a little flavor to the storylines. That's all. Look, he's letting out his inner digital devil. Hey man. Look, look, man. Y'all crazy, man. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are wild. Look, so that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Uh, yeah, Sparking Zero had it too. Ace Thunder. So yeah, I think the ones that need it have it. But let me go back to this right quick, just to see some of the responses that were on this tweet. Um, this is absolutely not true. It's the opposite. When online, they also is. I disagree, but it's okay. I hear. Oh, yeah, yo, this game still Gundam Extreme Versus still has local multiplayer, co-op, split screen. We're still out here, and this is what I'm saying. No one's giving examples. No, the industry absolutely did once good online functions came. What game? This is what I want to know because the only one I can think of is Halo. But outside of Halo, what game were we playing in mass locally that isn't still local, that we don't still have the option for? No one gave examples. Everyone just said no. Like which one? Give examples. Which ones are? No, okay. I'm a push back on that Eclipse. I don't think people. Wait, Halo is still local? No, we're talking about split screen though, Lucy. I think people are talking about split screen. But do you mean Halo still has LAN? Yo, Halo Infinite has split screen? Okay. I all right, I was being too nice. It came way later though. Whoa, somebody blocked Marco. That's crazy. Hey, hey, hey. Man, that's my fault, y'all. The freak A brought in the bots. Get him out of here, please. Andre B. Venom, what up? Yeah, it's snowing hard as hell over here. Yeah, now, thank you, Jay. Thank you. He's gone. Thank you. Um, so here's the next thing we're gonna talk about. You know we had to talk about him. Y'all know we had to talk about it. Jackson, Mr. Jackson, thanks for the follow. Ashes already knew what we were pulling up.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
Did y'all see this?
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis, all housed in a unit called the Lifehold. But the vast
Author,
majority
same.
were in the Lifehold.
I'm way more attached to Xenoblade X.
They're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know.
Look at how good this looks. Okay, hold on. Whoops. We're gonna go step by step. Hold on. Because we talked about this last stream. Look at this. They changed how this looks. The recon for the map. By the way, I know the rumors for that Switch leak are kind of getting dampened. But imagine using a mouse, the mouse Joy-Con, to scroll this map. Since we don't have the Wii U gamepad anymore. That would be fire. But yeah, it looks like they changed how this looks. It looks nice. I talked about this on Twitter. The font is bigger. I also saw people talking about Ryan. His name's Ryan here. White ass name. Regular milk. Like Holden, what up? Yes, the mouse rumor has me very hyped. Like, that's one of those things I know it's not confirmed, but I'm praying it's true, because that is so cool. That would be such a cool gimmick.
Another day, another step.
Yo, look at, oh my gosh, look at how good this
Slowly
game
but
looks.
surely, we're building a sustainable future for ourselves on this planet.
The gather quest got markers now. Yes, so now we can find items more easily. Ryan is not the canon name. The canon name is Cross. I don't know why they got that Ryan in there, but it's Cross.
Remember, the clock is always ticking. We have to find that unit before it's too late.
Woo! Woo! Woo, sheesh. Okay, stop right here. A lot of people have already, all the analysis videos are already out, but I just want to point out a couple things. Your positioning right here, this was always in the game, but now it's just way bigger. So you can see whether you're on, in front, behind, or to the side, so that you can get those extra attack bonuses depending on your position relative to the enemy. And people talked about this already, but this is the overdrive counter. Now, I'm a big Xenoblade X fan, but I'm going to be real with y'all. I did not understand overdrive. I just kind of went based off of vibes. But I'm glad they have this color guide to explain overdrive as you're using it. So yeah. This looks beautiful. Oh my goodness. Yo.
Anytime
All right.
you need a little extra help, give me a call. I happen to be a pretty competent pilot. That might be a skill you're in the market for.
Woo! Woo!
Irina! Marcus! Run!
You must be purged. This is our calling as Gandalf.
Jazzy, yeah, the colors are
Cause
more
of the
vibrant.
righteous.
Son, is it possible this is their native planet?
Troops, a trying battle awaits us, but we must repel the coming invasion.
No, I
matter
didn't play
what the
Future
cost.
Redeemed, Zara.
We're counting on you.
This is when the Ganglion are attacking New Los Angeles.
You're right to be afraid, little girl.
We need that light bulb unit, no matter what the cost. We came here to ensure the survival of the human race. The will to live is stronger than the will to destroy, Luxar. Let's go!
Yep, the new character. We're going to go back, but I just wanted to see this whole trailer. Now, we're going to talk about two things.
That skill.
You're still alive?
This Skell was always leading the way, guiding us where we're needed.
New area! I remember the last stream where we were talking about this. The last stream where we were talking about this, I said they were going to add a new area. And people were like, no, they're probably not. I said they were going to add a new area. And they did it. They added a new area. Now, look at this. Let me show y'all some things. We're going to get into it. I'm going to try not to do spoilers, but more so like preliminary lore about Xenoblade
Another
X.
step. Slowly
Okay.
but surely for our
Clock is fine.
And I'm going to try not to talk about some things that I haven't heard too many people on YouTube talk about for Xenoblade X. Because I know a bunch of people like Enel and my boy Yggdrasil kind of went, well, Yggdrasil, I don't think he's posted a video yet, but he's probably going to. But they've gone over some of these things already. Okay. This is the Black Knight scale that was seen in the art book. Yeah, Luxon hasn't posted either. But this is the Black Knight scale that was seen in the art book. Now, mind you, I'm going to say this because no one knows what the Black Knight is. Like, the Black Knight is not mentioned in Xenoblade X. The Black Knight is not mentioned in Xenoblade X. I'm going to explain this very quickly because, in my opinion, we do not have anything to go off of. But the Black Knight is literally just seen in the art book. And there's, without giving spoilers, there's a moment that happens in Xenoblade X now, after that art book came out, where people were like, oh, maybe that's the Black Knight. But we don't know that. But this is the Black Knight scale from Xenoblade, from the art book. So they weren't able to use it for this game. Let me look it up right quick. They weren't able to use it for the original game. So it looks like they're adding in cut content into the definitive edition for Xenoblade X. Okay, this is it. This is the Black Knight scale. Oh gosh. If my computer, there we go. This is it right here. This was the concept art. They never used it. But yeah, honestly, this is the coolest scale design now in the game. This shit is raw. It's called Hraesvelg officially. Oh, I'm not about to be trying to say, like, this is just a raw design. As like someone who loves that super detailed, convoluted style of mech that you see in stuff like Gundam Wing. Yeah, this is just fire. This is like cool. And then when you look at it here,
Anytime you need a little extra help, give me a call. I happen to be a pretty competent pilot. That might be a skill you're in the market for.
that's just so smooth, man.
You're in the market for. That might be a skill you're in the market.
By the way, like, Nintendo, man, I still look at this game and I'm like, how did they do this on the Wii? This is great. Look at how smooth.
That might be a skill you're in the market for.
And then the world is so just so much detail. It's so freaking cool, dude. So I'm gonna tell y'all, we're gonna go to here
Hey, little girl.
because this is the other thing I want to talk about.
Human race, destroy Luxor.
People still need me. Humanity still needs me.
Let's go.
You're still alive?
Okay, did y'all hear that? Let me go back again. Listen to what he says.
You're still alive?
Says you're still alive. So, and this is what people are talking about. Now, again, Xenoblade X doesn't go into some of these things. Shout out to Yggdrasil, because he's the one who put me on to these. I talked to him and Nish Quick on a YouTube video we did a couple months ago about Xenoblade X. And Yggdrasil introduced me to some short stories that talk about the events leading up to Xenoblade X. That's why I'm saying these things that I'm talking about aren't spoilers. These short stories were never officially translated to English, but some people fan translated the short stories that they were making for Xenoblade X. And these short stories came out after the game came out, I believe. And they just add in a bit more lore and a bit more information about the world of Xenoblade X. Now, the reason I'm pointing out that this guy asks if you're still alive is because the theory right now is that this guy, right? The theory is that he was this person, and let me give the backstory. Elma, before she got on planet Mira, she was fighting the alien forces that were, trying to destroy humanity and all that shit, right? So she was inside of a scale. She was inside of a mech with a man. We don't know who the man was, but this was said in the short story. She was in a mech with a man, and they were fighting the alien forces, but it was getting too overwhelming. So in order to save Elma, he kicked Elma out the scale and said, "Go on without me." And then continued to fight the alien forces. And then Elma never saw him again. So we do not know. It was a weird jump. Trying to make sure I didn't get a raid or something. Did I get raided, y'all? I don't know. That was weird. Okay. But yeah, so we don't know. We don't know who this man is. The theory is that this is him. This is the man and apparently people talk about this guy throughout the game. He was just this lone guy who fought off the ganglion and was just going crazy. He was just a very skilled pilot, a very skilled mech pilot.
Need me. Humanity still needs me.
And I'm trying to see this nigga's face, but
Humanity still needs me.
Yeah, it's just hard. So it's hard to tell who this guy is. The other theory, right?
You're still alive?
This scale was
The other theory that I don't understand why people are saying this. People are saying that this guy is the Black Knight from the art books. People are saying this is the Black Knight. But the reason that doesn't make sense, right?
Humanity still needs me.
That scale.
You're still alive?
Is because right here, this is the scale they're talking about. It's you're still alive. So I don't think this isn't the Black Knight scale. So I'm assuming he is.
That scale.
I'm assuming that guy in the black coat is piloting that scale. So it can't be the Black Knight. It's just a different person. The Black Knight is somebody else. But I don't know. But I'm just not sure. We know the Black Knight is in the game. We just don't know if this is him or not.
He still needs me.
Now.
You're still alive?
This scale was always leading the way. Scale was
Who the
always
fuck is
leading-
this?
This scale.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck this is. There's a reason they're not showing the person's face, though.
This scale.
They changed the model, just gonna say that. Okay, so Armagon, are you on Discord? Let me. I'm trying to call you right quick. Where you at? Okay, I'm gonna call you right quick. Hold on. Yo, what's up, man? You there?
Yeah, yeah. Give me a moment. Hang on.
Okay.
Yeah, give me a minute.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot going on in these last few seconds that I'm just. There's a lot of lore stuff that is potentially huge.
All right, here I am. How you doing?
What's up, man? What'd you think about the Xenoblade X trailer? And do you have what are your thoughts on the lore aspect of what's going on?
I can't say too much without like just diving deep into spoilers.
Yeah, yeah.
But to answer like the first question, I will
Yeah.
say when they showed the original trailer, my expectations were low in the sense that I didn't think they were gonna go this all out.
Yeah, me neither, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like just just Xenoblade 1 definitive, like even in regards to like the new story content. I didn't think it was gonna be like too big, but the fact that they increased the level cap to at least 82 tells me that we're gonna have some like actual substantial stuff going on.
No, yeah, because increasing it that much, that means they know there's stuff to do.
Yeah. This is if I can make the comparison, this is kind of like when Atlas like does their infamous re-releases and they just add like a whole bunch of stuff. Like this is kind of what it feels like.
Yes. Yes, 1000%. Yeah.
But yeah, as far as the lore aspect, there's stuff in like the art book that I can make a guess on. Like even like the new area is kind of like somewhat in the art book.
Yeah.
But obviously there's like spoiler talk in there, and it's like, well, let's not put it in the stream, you know.
Yeah. Wait, okay. So now when you say spoiler stuff, because well, okay.
I mean, I can talk about it like really vaguely.
Yeah.
But you know, to get like the full grasp, it's like, okay, you have to have played the game, you know.
Yeah.
But I think showing stuff from the art book wouldn't like necessarily spoil anything, because the art book was originally just like concepts.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's why I was trying to. Yeah, that's what I was trying to keep it at. Okay, let me ask you this. I'm gonna ask you 3 questions. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you 3 questions, and you tell me if you think any of this has to do with anything we've seen in Xenoblade X or this recent trailer. Who? Wait, this can't be a spoiler because the game doesn't even talk about this. Who is the Great One?
We don't know.
Okay. Do you think anything in this trailer is related to the Great One?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I will say, I think while this game is probably going to provide some closure, like on Xenoblade X, I don't think it's going to tie up every loose end. I think we still have this room for like an actual sequel.
Oh, okay.
I mean, unless the new story content is like 50 hours or something, I can't see every loose end being tied up.
Got you. Okay, and then I want to ask you, do you? And not everyone did this quest. What do you think about J bodies?
See, I think that might be a little more explored, because it's hard to say for now what they're adding, but given how the trailer is structured, we know that they're adding stuff to the like main story,
Yeah.
and then obviously there's the epilogue, and the J body stuff was something you could do before the post game.
Yeah.
So I think they might go a little bit into it, or at least provide some more details. I don't know if if it's something to say for the sequel, because to me, I don't know if this is gonna be like your third question, but to me, what would be saved for a sequel is like New France, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
That's
Neo
what I thought.
France. Yeah.
I can see like a sequel taking place in Neo France. Um,
Okay.
but as for the J bodies, I'm not entirely sure if that's what would be
Okay.
covered. I can see it a little bit more because it does kind of just cut off, and I feel like Monolith Soft probably wanted to dive into it more, but you know.
Okay. And final thing,
Mhm.
because I already talked about this a bit. Elma's partner. Are we gonna see Elma's partner in this game? The partner that saved her at the
Honest, I'm just because it's in the trailer, I'm gonna say it in a very vague sense.
Wow.
Um,
Okay.
but that white skull that we see in the epilogue section,
Yeah.
that was in the original game in the opening cutscene, like right before they crash.
Really?
So that short story you were talking about, we do see like right as it ends in the opening cutscene.
Okay. Who do you think is in here? You don't know who's in here.
I mean, I could say it's because I think they describe him as like the hero, so it's probably him, just based on context clues. But like, this is not a guy who existed in the original game as far as being an actual character. It was just more of a background thing.
So you
But
think
I
the
do
hero
think
is different from Elma's partner?
no, I think they're the same.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah.
And then, lastly, you think this guy is spoilery?
See, it's weird because it's not like he existed in the original game.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say. Like, even when talking about like the Black Knight, it's like, okay, he's the Black Knight. What else? Because
Oh, I
they
see what
don't
you're saying.
have.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I see what you
Yeah.
mean. I see what you mean.
And this is. I'm gonna say because it's not a spoiler in the sense that I can't really spoil the lore or anything, but this is why I'm saying they changed the model because I think whatever the Black Knight was supposed to be originally, they might have changed some of it because even like what's the Black Knight skull? I mean, it's not the Black Knight skull anymore. Like it belongs to somebody else. So I think as far as far as the scrap content is coming back, but it's probably being retooled in a way to better fit in with what's already there, as opposed to bringing a concept that just doesn't mesh anymore.
Got you.
Mhm.
Okay. Who do you think this person is?
Who?
This the helmet girl. I think it's a girl. With
I don't know. I think that one's actually just a completely new character.
yeah, that seems like just some kind of
Mhm.
even seems like a
Because the
gameplay mechanic or something.
because the other one, the one with the long ears, she was in the concept art. So restored concept, but this mascot character, I don't know. It's someone new, someone totally new.
Yeah.
Th-
And this
Because like
girl's the
again,
same race as Celica.
mhm.
Yeah.
The two mechs that were in front of her, go back like a few seconds on the yeah, like the mechs that she was staring with, like you can fight them in like the squad missions, like the bonus missions that you can do after beating the game.
Yeah.
They were they were probably supposed to be like those. To like make the areas 90, you had to have like some of the materials that only they drop, and without the reward tickets, it's like really difficult to do so.
Yo, man, this game looks good as hell, bro.
Mhm.
Like, especially when you look at these mech designs, like, I could not.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, this does not look like a Switch game. But I mean, I don't mean that in like Switch games can't run good looking stuff, but it looks. I don't know, man. This is just a
They
good looking
had
game.
I don't know how they do it, honestly. Like
Yeah.
they see, because like uh there was like Xenoblade X is the only game in the series where like the map is just totally seamless, and I do wonder how they're going to handle the new area as well, because it'd be kind of lame if it's like a
A
enclosed
separate
space.
yeah, instanced
Mhm.
type of thing. Yeah.
I think once you get to that point in the game, it'll be like seamless there. And I think from a gameplay perspective, I do like how it's probably going to be the one where you actually have to use the flight module
Yeah,
to
yeah, 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 yeah.
because the flight module originally it opened up some new spots in the map, but it's for the most part it was just like 1% um total that you needed to access. Everything else you could access just by jumping and running
Yeah.
and all that.
Or
Um,
jumping. And by the way, just to
mhm.
emphasize your point, those those spots you could get to through jumping, but it will be for some of them you have to be very clever about like
Mhm.
your routing
Where
and stuff.
it was only the stuff that was like just floating in the air
Yeah, yeah,
that would
yeah, yeah.
be pretty hard to get to. But
Mm.
yeah, I like that the new area is making use of the flight module. Also, I don't know if you caught it, but you can jump without the flight module automatically activating.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. That's
Hmm.
huge. That's gonna make
I
it
remember
feel way better now.
because people's like biggest complaint was like that the flight song would like start interrupting everything because every time you jumped, and that's not the case
By the
anymore.
way, after seeing all of these changes, I'm glad. I'm confident they're gonna take out that flight song or give us the
I mean,
option to.
I think it'll still be there, but like because you're not automatically flying whenever you jump, you won't be hearing it as often. You'll only fly when
Interesting.
you actually want to.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Um,
So
but yeah,
yeah,
I think the quality of life improvements are really good. I like the new quick recast thing that you can do, where you can use an art. You can expend like an additional energy to use an art before it's done charging.
yeah.
Uh,
This
the
part, oh my
only
gosh.
Mhm. The
Yeah,
only
go
thing I
on.
wonder, because they're making a lot of changes, is the item drop rates still going to be kind of bad without the tickets?
Uh,
Because it's all well and good and all that they'll show us exactly where it is, but if it's not dropping, it's a little pointless.
yeah, because the drop rates
Now,
were pretty bad. Yeah,
they wanted you to use the tickets, and you know the game will have online again, and that's pretty cool. Um, but you know eventually it will shut down, and there you go. You lost access to the tickets unless they let you get the tickets offline beyond just 100%ing the game.
yeah, yeah. That's a good question. I don't know. We'll have to
Hmm.
see.
I mean,
We'll have to see.
I can see them. Like there's stuff that they haven't shown off yet that I can feel pretty confident in saying that'll be there, like the bonus EXP. Like I can't see them not putting it in when they've already put it in it and everything else.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Mhm.
Man, dude, this. I'm so
Yeah,
ready, man. I'm ready,
it's 2
man.
months away. It's two
Two
months away.
months, yes. Like,
Hmm.
dude, do you
Oh
wait? Oh, wait, go on, go on. What are you gonna say?
no, well, go ahead. You go ahead first.
Do you think that new area is gonna be something at the beginning of the game you can access, or is it gonna be like a
So
separate?
I've thought about this. I don't think so. I think they're gonna make us work for it.
Okay, yeah.
Um, because it's unlike the like Future Connected and Xenoblade One. Um, the biggest evidence here is the level cap rising. Because in Future Connected, it reset your level back to it put Shulk and Melia's level at 60.
Mm-hmm.
When you could realistically be like at level 80 when you beat the main game. In Xenoblade X, the level cap is 60, and now they're increasing it. So I feel that this is something that you have to actually get to, which means uh, I mean, there's always going to be like the day one spoilers from people, but I think it's not something that you can just access upon starting the game. I think it's going to be like Persona 5 Royal, like the third semester. You have to play through the game to actually get to it.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also, I saw Cell Device. You're in the chat. This isn't running at 60 FPS, but let me say this: all 30 FPS is not created equal. This shit looks smooth as hell, bro. Like way smoother than it did on Wii U. Like I don't know what they did, but something about the way, like, especially when you look at parts like this, it just looks very smooth. Like I don't know.
To be honest, I can't tell the difference. I'm one of those people.
Oh, okay. Yeah. This is definitely
like
30, but
actively lagging. If it's actively lagging, then like sure, but I can't tell the difference between 60 and 30.
yeah. This just looks really good, man. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
this game. I don't know. I feel like this is gonna take a lot of people who are sleeping, because I think a lot of people didn't get a chance to play Xenoblade X, but there's gonna be a lot of reevaluation going on when this comes out.
I do hope that people, when they get into it, they understand that it's not like the other Xenoblade games in a very intentional way.
Yes, yeah.
Because I know when the game first came out, people were like, "Oh, the story isn't that good," and I'm like, "Okay, yes, like the main plot, sure, but the real story is everything else."
No, let me tell you, man. Like the
Mm-hmm.
fact that the real story is everything else, I don't think y'all understand. Like earlier, me and you were talking about the J Bodies, the Yelv side quest and all that. That was major. Like some of these side quests have major information, like major moments.
There is so much stuff that's just tucked away in the side quests. And like you have to work for it too, because every side quest is like connected to a different side quest.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's so many side quests, y'all, in Xenoblade X. If you haven't played the game, the side quests have lore that really build out what the world is and of what the world of Xenoblade X is. I'd almost say to a fault, to the point where it's like sometimes you'll have to talk to other people who play the game to learn more about the game. You know, unless you're one of those people who've 100%ed it and can remember every single thing. But yeah, there's stuff in this game that Jalen, it's very MMO coded in that way. Yes. I wonder if that was intentional too, to like encourage like sharing.
I mean, it did come out at the height of Miiverse, to be fair.
Yes, yeah. So, but yeah, a lot of the lore is in the, like, I don't like to tell people like the correct way to play. Oh wait, what is that? What's this?
Okay, like I don't have the most I can give you is like
I think that's just
the concept art. Oh, wait, it's a stream?
No. I was saying, I think, yo, is that a Manon ship? You see that, dude? On the right side.
On the right. Oh, it is. Oh, I didn't even notice that. I noticed it, but I thought it was just part of like the environment. I didn't know it was the Manon ship.
Yo.
I wonder what they're doing there.
Oh my gosh.
They're probably looking for pizzas.
Yo,
yeah.
But y'all, but dude, I appreciate you coming through. I don't want to bore people too much, because I know like some people aren't hip to all the lore, but like, dude, I appreciate you coming through and like adding some clarity to some things, man.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Also, my wallet isn't excited though, because this comes out like the day before Atelier Yumea. And it's been a while since I've had like 2 anticipated games like for me come out in succession.
Oh man, good luck. That's a JRPG
Hmm.
too. So
Yeah,
you're
I don't even.
screwed.
I'm not even gonna juggle it. I'm not even gonna juggle it. Xenoblade X takes
Uh,
priority.
that's what I like to hear,
Uh,
man.
I'll pick up my pre-orders for both games, but like the other one can wait.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right, man. I'm gonna talk to you
All
later, man.
right, you
Appreciate
take
you.
care.
All right.
Bye bye.
But y'all, yeah. Xenoblade X, man. Do you think they will bring back the online stuff? DeFritos, 100%. They will. Yes. Yes, for sure. For sure. They will. They will. It was a big part of why they made Xenoblade X was the online like sharing aspect or community aspect. I mean, um y'all. It's happening, man. It's happening. That weird Nintendo Online thing is for X too. By the way, I tell y'all I played that? Did I tell y'all I got into that Nintendo Online, that beta? I'm not gonna talk about the game just in case, Nintendo is watching me. I wasn't like, it wasn't like the coolest thing. It was definitely a beta. It had an interesting aesthetic though. But gameplay wise, I was like, yeah, it's whatever. I'm good on this. Um but few more quick hits. How many fighting game people we got in here? Before, I'm not going to talk about this too long because I haven't got my fighting game audience up enough yet. Um but yeah, they leaked the Evo lineup. They were supposed to talk about it on Tuesday, but they accidentally put it in the thumbnail. So we got Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8, Guilty Gear Strive, Grand Blue, Fantasy versus Rising. I went to 2 tournaments last year. This game is one of those games. It gets played a lot. It's a popular game actually. Okay, Ace Thunder, cool. You're trying to get into it. Cool. Under Night in Birth, Mortal Kombat 1, Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, and Marvel 2. This got to be the least surprising Evo lineup that I've ever seen. Black Disc. Okay, you're here. Yeah. This got to be the least surprising I've seen. And I'm not even gonna shit on Mortal Kombat 1, because that's kind of getting old. I know, like everyone wants to be like, oh, no one's gonna play Mortal Kombat 1. Well, that's true, but you don't gotta say it, man. Like, come on. Like, I do wonder though. I do wonder what is like I don't know. Why is Mortal Kombat 1 still... Why do y'all think it's still being kind of put in the conversation when we talk about the FGC and Sonic Fox? Okay, Eclipse, good point. Yeah, Sonic Fox is a pretty big deal, and that's his main game. He might be carrying... Yeah, and Legacy, that's true. Yeah, it has a big legacy in America. But Mortal Kombat, man, it just never gets... I want to say I can't think of a time where Mortal Kombat was like just popping. I can't even think of a Evo moment that Mortal Kombat has had. Moscola, no VF. Yeah, that is weird. I don't know, man. I would have, if it were me, I would have went, this is what I would have done. Like, if I were to be like super fair in terms of, or if I were to focus on games that I know have longevity in the scene, I would have went Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8, Guilty Gear Strive, and Grand Blue. That's off top. Then I would have went KOF 15 instead of Under Night in Birth. Mortal Kombat, Virtual Fighter 5 instead of Mortal Kombat 1. And then Fatal Fury and Marvel 2. Because here's the thing about Under Night in Birth. I know Under Night in Birth is doing okay right now, but as someone who is semi tapped into the French bread scene, Under Night in Birth isn't going to be here next year. My thing is, I think games that can survive on their own need to always be at Evo. So KOF, even if it doesn't have Evo, it's gonna have a scene. What is that? What the fuck is, hold on. Y'all see that? Yeah, Under Night's not going to be here. Mortal Kombat 1, here's what needs to happen with Mortal Kombat. With Mortal Kombat, that scene needs to build up their own scene and then come back later. Continuing to put this shit in Evo when that scene can barely sustain itself, I don't see the point. Eclipse, I'm not going to Evo because I'm still trying to stack my bread. But I'm going, like, my thing is, I'm not going to Evo until I'm consistent with going to, like, the tournaments in my own area. I still remember when the French bread couldn't afford to make a Dreamcast game. Yeah. French bread games, like, I don't know. Like, because Melty Blood is more popular than Under Night in Birth, and that game didn't even survive. It's not expensive to go to Evo, though. Okay, Demigod, how much does it cost to get to Evo? Ace Thunder, them fighting hers was rock. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I would have included. Those are the games I would have included. I'm not sure what the point is in including games that we know aren't gonna last, unless the goal is to like help those games. But my thing is, like, I'm not sure if here's the thing. I'm not sure if being at Evo helps a game that isn't already, like, doing well. Do y'all get what I mean? Because if no one wants to see a game, being at Evo isn't going to make them want to see it. Y'all get what I'm saying? It has to already kind of have, like, a little bit of hype or have, like, a little bit of excitement around it. Not saying like it can. Now, I'm not saying Evo can't boost a game. I'm not saying it can't boost a game. It can, but if a game is not hyped at all, like if there's no energy around it at all, Evo isn't gonna all of a sudden like bring life to it. Yeah, Ashes, does anyone even watch games they don't even play? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I don't watch games I don't play at Evo. Now, or no, 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 no. Let me not say that. No, 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 no. Let me not say that. I don't watch games that I've decided that I'm like, I don't care about. People have decided that they don't care about Mortal Kombat 1 already. There's nothing you can show them at this point where they'll change their minds. So being at Evo isn't even good from like a helping standpoint in that instance. Yeah, so that's what I mean. It's like if people have kind of already decided that they don't care about it, then fine. But then there's these games where people aren't they're not necessarily gonna play it, but they're still kind of interested in it. So for me, that's Tekken 8. Tekken 8, I'm probably never gonna play that, but I'm somewhat interested in it. So I'll still watch. Just because it looks cool, you know. But yeah. Um So yeah, that's Evo. That's the Evo lineup. That's all I got on that. Um Now briefly, very briefly, do we think the mouse rumors about the Switch 2 are true? Do we think the mouse rumors are true? Because just now, Nintendo said that the people who leaked the Joy-Cons at CES. Wow, okay. So we think it's true. That's going to be a game changer. Wait, let me show you. Let me show you. Because I got two things I want to show y'all. Hold on, watch this. Okay. I'm going to use my phone. This is the mouse. This is the Joy-Con. Then this is how you use it as a mouse. Now, I saw some people, I don't know if anyone's thought of this, right? But I saw some people say, wait, but what if you're handheld? That's stupid. Why would you? Well, first of all, generally speaking, you can use different controllers depending on the situation when you're playing video games. So right now, sometimes, for example, if you're sitting at your big screen TV, you'll use a Pro controller instead of Joy-Cons to play on your Switch. But if you're laying down, you'll use the regular Switch. But let me show y'all something. Because I don't think anyone's thought of this. People are like, oh, what if you're handheld and you don't have access to a desk? What if you're handheld and you don't have access to a table to use the mouse on? Eh? Eh? No? No? The Vita did it. Hey, do it right now. Do it right now with it works. It works. Nah, y'all don't see the Y'all don't see the vision. Y'all don't see the vision. Look, man, that's going to be the method if you absolutely have to. You know, it's comfortable. Everybody, look. Okay, but but no, seriously. Uh, you can just use different controller methods depending on what you're doing. So it doesn't even matter. You're not always going to be wanting to do the optimal thing, or you're not even going to want to play every game the same way. I don't play gyro focused games when I'm in handheld mode anyway. I just save that for my TV. So that's just a moot point. By the way, I'll challenge anybody. I have the oldest good condition Switch in the game. Nobody's Switch is as old and as clean as mine. I got no scratches on my screen because I've had a screen protector on it the whole time. Look at the back. Look at the back. Look at the back. Scarecrow, you onto something. I just tried the mouse thing. Hey, Scarecrow out here rubbing his Switch. You fell for it, man. Nah, what up, man? How's it going? I'm glad you see the vision, though. I'm glad you see the vision. I'm glad you see it. Bitches be like, I miss quirky Nintendo when they made Wiimotes and such. Then get a little queasy when they gotta use the mouse back. Nah, man, but nah, nobody's Switch is as clean as mine. Like mine's is super clean, and my shit doesn't it's not bulging. Y'all can't see it, but it's not bulging either, because every time it starts bulging, I fix it. Like I have a fix for how I like get it back to normal. So nah, no, nobody's Switch is as clean as mine. J Boulevard, my Switch could rival yours, I assure you. Oh, you trying to have a switch off? You trying to have a switch off, Jay? Zareth, you don't know nobody who got a bulging. All right, you. I swear to God, I'm not trying to be freaky, but y'all don't know nobody who has a bulging. All right, Armagon, appreciate you, man. I know we getting a little, but look, y'all don't know nobody who got a bulge. Like it starts kind of getting a little bulky right here. Come on, y'all. I'm not. Oh, you didn't mean V-Sips, what up, man? Yeah, y'all check your Switch and make sure it's not bulging. Because it's like what happens is like sometimes when the battery starts like aging, it starts like, you know, bulging. Yeah, but like y'all know how the PSPs start bulging You remember people said to check your PSPs because the battery starts like getting swole. Burgundy. See, y'all turning this into something. Y'all turning this into something else, man. Y'all turning this into something else. I ain't even mean it like that. I literally mean it's just bulging. I'm not even making it better. It's nothing I can say. I'm making it worse. Maybe the Switch bulges when it's aroused by great games. Fair? That's very fair. I want to do a fucking speaking of bulging, on Valentine's Day, not on Valentine's Day, but like around Valentine's Day. Protruding is crazy, V-Sips. Protruding? That is a better term for what I'm trying to describe, though. The Switch check your batteries and make sure they're not protruding. But yo, on Valentine's Day, I might do a stream about dating as someone who plays video games and what that experience is actually like. And we might do call-ins. Just say expanding. Expanding don't even describe what I'm trying to. Expanding sound like you attaching something to the Switch. Swelling. Swelling is swelling is like swelling is probably the best word to Fritos. You got it right. You got it right. Swelling. But now that we got freaky, swelling even sounds a little plump. All right. Y'all just saying anything now. Y'all just saying anything now. What comes out next week? What games come out next week? And second question, don't let me keep y'all from a bulge off, though. Either way is swell. DeFritos, you win the Freak A Award of the night. Don't let me keep y'all from a bulge off. Either way is swell. Y'all are wilding right now, man. That is insane. Only games on my radar. Man, yo, the beginning of this year kind of starting off a little slow for games. Y'all think it's starting off a little slow? I feel like we don't have anything except for Virtual Fighter 5. We don't have much for January. Next week is just Switch 2 reveal. Okay, here's the thing before we get off. Switch 2, they're revealing it before March, right? Like, that's confirmed. Like, it's gonna be before March because they said. So yeah, it's any day now. It's any day now. I think it's gonna be before. I think I think it's gonna be like Raphael. Oh, Chica, what's up, man? How's it going, bro? Yeah. Marvel Rivals. Is everybody playing Marvel Rivals? That game is still, people are still fucking playing that game. I didn't think that was gonna be a came and went necessarily, but damn, that is all y'all are talking about. Dynasty Warriors Origins comes out this month too. It looks it. Oh, Dynasty Warriors. Okay. Yeah. Dynasty Warriors. That's probably gonna be a big deal to that crowd of people. Yeah. Mr. Fantastic and the Fantastic Four just dropped. Damn. Yeah. All I'm is just Virtual Fighter 5 for me, man. I'm glad Marvel Rivals is doing good for y'all. I do think eventually I give it 2 years. 2 years. Oh, no. Let me roll that back. I give it 1 more year and people are going to be bashing that game. People are going to be bashing Marvel Rivals 1 year from now. I'm not trying to spread negativity. I'm just pointing out patterns. This happens for every game of that style. 1 year? Oh, you give it less time than that. Yeah. 1 year and people are done. People are going to be like, shit, this shit is unbalanced. They're greedy with the they changed the battle pass system. Or some bullshit. It's gonna be something. Something's gonna happen, and then people are gonna be like, it's not the wave no more. The nature of live service games is it's easy to lose goodwill and hard to get it back. Yeah, exactly, man. But I'm glad people are liking it though. Just to end on a positive note, I'm glad people are liking. Oh, you don't think it's gonna be gone in a year? Okay, 2 years. 2 years. My bad. 2 years. V-Sips, it got Overwatch 1 hype. But how long did Overwatch 1 last? Overwatch 1 was like... Overwatch 1... how long did Overwatch 1 last? 3 years. Okay. Well, I think we're in an inflated time though when it comes to like stuff falling off. So I think it's gonna fall off a little faster than Overwatch because it's just a different time. Yo, Zareth, I want to talk about that. No one talks about, and I'm on YouTube, so I can't like. I'm on YouTube and Twitch, so I got to be careful for the YouTube part of this because I can't. I can only say so much, but I feel like no one talks enough about how Overwatch, like culturally, created a new era of corn on the internet. Like, I feel like when Overwatch came out, there's this new genre of influencer that was created after that game came out that was like the cosplayer with the lewd photos and the Patreon and the solo fans. That whole thing started after Overwatch came out. There's definitely a freak A stream, yes. But no one's gonna talk about that. Matter of fact, is there a video essay on this? People make video essays about everything. No one's talked about the freaky revolution of Overwatch 1. That would be the name of the video. The freaky essence of Overwatch 1. So when I was a kid, I started playing Overwatch. You know how the video essays start? Nah, like that was a revolution for cosplayers and yeah. That's all I can say. I'm trying to stay clean for the YouTube side of this. I need a video essay analyzing the newest Xenoblade XD each. Yo, V-Sips, we were talking about that earlier. We went through a whole thing earlier in the stream. Use that DVR mode if you're on YouTube. Well, you are on YouTube. Use the DVR mode. Check that out. But yeah, me and Armagon were talking about it earlier. Worth blaming Valve for the freaky revolution of Overwatch 1 because once they released Source Filmmaker, it was over. Yeah. That did start a lot of that. A lot of those old fans girls chase trends the same way a ton of creators did. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to do it, Jay. I'm not making no freakiness on my YouTube. I'm not beating the freak A allegations. What up, Slayer? If Marvel Rivals does slow down, I can't wait for the came and went tweet in the future. Yo, yeah. Because I kind of conceded that I can't do a came and went tweet for Marvel Rivals, but yeah. That's one of those things where if it does fall off, I'm coming back. I'm reevaluating. Overwatch and the birth of e-girls. Overwatch and the loneliness epidemic. Yo, Overwatch and the birth of e-girls, that should legit be... Hold on. How did somebody not... Hold on. There's no way somebody didn't do that already. Overwatch and the birth of e-girls sounds like a real... Yo, no one's done that? Man. See, I have a strong rule with video essays where I can't do a video essay for something that like I'm not normally playing in my regular life. But if I did play Overwatch, that would be a layup. That would be a layup title. Overwatch and the birth of e-girls. Yeah. Somebody needs to do that. Somebody needs to do that. Man. But anyway, y'all, this was a good stream. We're back to our normal schedule. This was a good first stream of the year. We'll be back next Friday as always. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I appreciate y'all for coming through. And I'll see you later. Dissel, it'll be gone soon enough. Just watch. On my watch, it'll be gone. Peace out, y'all.